How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Hope all is well. All right, let's get into this reading. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Sid. Welcome to Savvy Sentient. Welcome to this community. If you all are not new, welcome back. How y'all doing, gang? All right. Please make sure that you all do the things like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you are looking for personal readings, you can book at savvysentient.com. And that is the only place where you can book. I will never be in the comments soliciting readings because that's scammer shit and I don't do that. All right. If you all are looking to have a subscriber reading at the end of the next almost daily reading, drop hearts in the comments along with your topic. Make sure that you are subscribed and your subscriptions are visible. And make sure that y'all like the video, okay? Doing these things will get you chosen, will get you put in the jar, not the spell jar, but the jar and chosen to be in the next subscriber reading. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Today, what I wanted to ask Spirit about, what I wanted to focus on was our coins, is our monies. All right, because it seems like with this Saturn retrograde, Saturn being the planet that is ruling Capricorn, that money sign, okay? With it being in retrograde, some of us may have been feeling restricted financially. We may have been feeling like we have boundaries surrounding how much we can spend or where we can spend or how we can even make money. And so I asked Spirit to give me some messages about our coins, and we are going to focus today on our money and our career. All right. So the channeled message that I got from Spirit says things are looking up, rushing in, change. And then they said, release control. Okay. So I went ahead and pulled our astrology and I took a look into the second house. The second house rules our value, it rules luxury, self value as well, like how we value ourselves, but our money, um, our luxury, lavish things. All right. So the second house has no planets in it whatsoever. But that the fact that it's ruled by Libra at this time tells me that there is some balance coming into our financial situation. Okay. Also, the 10th house is currently being ruled by Gemini. Okay. So Gemini is our thoughts, our ideas, is our mental energy. Okay. So in the 10th house, ruled by Gemini, we do have Jupiter. This is a planet of luck, expansion, growth, philosophy, spirituality. All right. So, what I'm feeling with this energy is that some of our ideas, any ideas that you have concerning money or career or, how to generate income, will be successful if you act upon it. Okay. Jupiter is also sextiling or working positively with our North Node. So I feel like any ideas that you have that are meant to generate money or help create income for you will also help moving forward. Will also help you progress, or even moving into the future will become bigger ideas, or produce, like bigger, like grow. They will grow. It will grow. Okay. So whatever ideas you're having now will grow moving forward. All right. Venus, the ruling planet of Taurus and Libra, the planet of luxury, is in the 12th house, and it is sextiling with Neptune as well. 12th house is typically ruled by Pisces. It is currently ruled by Leo. Leos, they be loving to spend money. They like to show up. We're going to call them blue cheese because they always be dressing. Okay. So I feel like with the 12th house energy and the Neptune energy here, what's happening with Venus sextiling this energy is that spiritual work, concerning your money is going to be very successful right now. So if some of you all like to work with your ancestors, if you like to tap into the other side of the veil, if you like to do spell work for your money, right now is an optimal time to do those things because they're going to be successful. And outside of the astrology of it all, I know this to be true because I'm currently doing money work and it is currently working. So, yeah, get on it if you're a witchy girl, a witchy boy, witchy friend, they them, go do your money candles immediately. Go do your petitions, put them on your altar, holler at your ancestors because period. Anyways, also, while I was taking Hazel out for a walk, um, this yellow and black butterfly surrounded us, like flew around us for about 30 seconds continuously. And this is as I'm preparing for this reading, as I'm focusing on financials for myself and for the collective. This butterfly is flying all around us. So, black and yellow butterflies specifically indicate that there is a positive change and transformation happening, that this is a positive omen for new beginnings and prosperity, and it also represents hope. Okay, so I do feel like we're transitioning out of this hard period of difficulty in our finances, in our career, and we are moving into a cycle where money can flow more easily. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull these cards. All right, so I'm going to do a 9-card spread. The first row is going to be what's going on in our financial situation currently. What is blocking our financial situation will be the second row, and the solution or the resolution to that is going to be in the third row. So let's start with the overall energy. Spirit, as I split the deck, some of y'all are stressing about that happily ever after, about how to bring happiness into your life, okay? How to bring some type of completion into your life. What is the overall energy of this reading for my collective? Choo. Period. Yeah, tower energy. A lot of y'all, a lot of us may be feeling like things are falling apart all around us. I just heard little fires everywhere. Like things are just falling apart all around us. And the bottom of the deck is the Chariot, but we're actually moving away from that, just like the astrology in the channel message suggests. Okay, so what's happening for us financially currently, Spirit? High Priestess, Seven of Wands. Ooh. So what I'm getting already is like there are some secret battles that we are fighting as far as our career goes. Some of us are having difficulties that we are not talking about with people. We're keeping it a secret with the High Priestess energy. You are doing everything it is that is possible to try to stay afloat. Might be borrowing from Paul to pay Peter type shit. Making arrangements with your credit cards, with your light bill, with, all these people who you got to pay just to stay afloat. And I feel like it's making you real pissy with the Queen of Swords energy. All right. I feel like you're making some hard choices that you don't want to have to make. You may be feeling aggravated that you have to choose between this versus that. Like, should I go grocery shopping, or should I just, should I buy sandwich meat and bread, or should I, actually go grocery shopping, but then I'm going to have to sacrifice this other thing if I do that. Like, you may be feeling just very aggravated at the fact that this is even the situation, that this is even something that you have to do. Okay, so what is crossing my collective here? Three of Pentacles. So some type of promotion, growth, something to do with your job. Something else in reverse. Six of Swords. Yeah, there may have been a promotion or some type of financial situation that was supposed to be in the works for you all that doesn't seem to be going anywhere or moving anywhere. Maybe some of you all are looking for new employment, um, and you're not getting any hits on your resume, and you're just really annoyed. All right. With the Six of Swords in the reverse, it's giving like this stagnant energy. You want this promotion. Let me cover her up. You want this promotion. You want this growth financially. You're wanting to work with certain companies. You're wanting to be hired at certain places, whatever the case is. If you're an entrepreneur, maybe there are certain partnerships that you've been trying to get into motion, and it seems like it's just stagnating. So on the other side of that, here we have the Page of Cups. So even though these things are blocked right now, I do feel like there is going to be some good news coming in, but you really just don't see it because your back is turned to the Page of Cups as you're upside down. Okay, you don't even see that that's on the way. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and start clarifying before we get our solution. All right, why is this Queen of Swords in the reverse? We have the Two of Wands. So like I was saying, there may have been some type of decisions you had to make. Like, should I buy sandwich meat and bread so I can survive? Or should I just go grocery shopping? If I go grocery shopping, what other bill or what other thing am I going to have to sacrifice or limit or, you know, buy less of or not pay or push back, whatever the case is. So I do feel like there has been some choices. I don't know. I'm getting internet bill. Some of y'all may have been considering not even paying your internet bill or pushing your internet bill back. He's holding the world in his hands. It's the World Wide Web kind of energy. Tell me about the Seven of Wands in our financial situation. Yeah. Being miserly, feeling like you have to hold on to every dime, feeling like you have to not spend or not invest in certain things just to stay afloat. Okay, and the High Priestess. Why is the collective keeping this a secret? Because you're just gonna work on it in silence. Like I don't feel like you want to ask anyone for help. With the high standards on this card, I feel like you may be in a position where people view you as like self-sufficient and having the nicer things, enjoying the finer things, and they don't understand that you have these things because you work so hard for them. So if you were to reach out for help, the energy that you would receive would be like, oh no, not you needed help. Not only shop at Target shorty. Not too good for Walmart shorty. Not you. You couldn't possibly need financial help. Like I feel like that's the kind of energy that you would receive, or that's what you feel like you would receive, even if that's not true. Okay, so that's why you're just keeping it to yourself. You're just gonna work on your issues, your financial problems by yourself. You're gonna just try to manage your money as best you can until something opens up. Okay, so with the Three of Pentacles energy and the Six of Swords in the reverse, what is this that the collective is waiting on? Or yeah, Queen of Pentacles energy here. Yeah, there's definitely some type of financial, like a job or a project or some type of collaboration that you're waiting on that's supposed to be bringing you more money. That's not how this works, friend. If you want a subscriber reading, you have to drop hearts in the comments and the topic that you would like to be read on, and then watch the next reading. That's where your reading will be if you are selected. Okay. Make sure that you're subscribed and your subscriptions are visible, because if you're not subscribed to the channel, I won't read you. Okay. Okay, moving on. Yeah, so I feel like there's some type of opportunity, something that you're waiting on that is going to take care of you, that's going to provide abundance for you, but it's blocked in some way. Tell me more about that. Yeah, we got the Page of Pentacles. So a financial windfall and offer. Some of you all may be waiting on like a loan to come through, or some of y'all still waiting on tax money. Some of y'all are waiting on like payment from someone. Maybe for a service that you've already done or work that you've already done. Some of you all may be waiting for a lawsuit or the payment from a lawsuit that you've won. Okay. There is going to be good news surrounding this, though, with the Page of Cups. Tell me about the Page of Cups energy. Yeah. For some of y'all, it's definitely something to do with the law, something legal, um, or something to do with the government. You're waiting on some kind of money. You know what I just heard? That subsidy thing. I know it's a scam, but I know that y'all be on YouTube. Y'all be on YouTube and y'all see that little commercial, and it be like, the government not trying to tell y'all about the subsidy, this health insurance subsidy. You just gotta call the number and blah blah blah. Don't do that. It's a scam. But I do feel like something like that. There's some type of uh, subsidy. There's some type of something from the government that some of you all are working are waiting on. It's gonna come through. You're gonna receive some type of news about that. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so something is coming through. So what is the solution, the resolution to the situation of the collective financially? We got the Five of Wands. That can represent like competition and conflict, but also Wands energy is mental energy, creative energy as well. So that could just be like brainstorming a situation. And I do feel like that's what it is. Yeah. All right. So the Two of Pentacles in the reverse with the Five of Wands energy. You do need to brainstorm. You do need to, I feel like, take a look at where there's an imbalance in your finances. I feel like you all are not prioritizing. You have to prioritize certain things. So I feel like you need to get a list of your bills, a list of what's due, and organize them in order of priority. All right. So rent, your mortgage, obviously you got to keep a roof over your head. Next, electricity. Cold showers ain't it. After that, you can't function if you can't eat. Make sure your groceries is next, like something like that. And then the things that are least important, bottom of the list. All right. And I feel like you just have to prioritize what has to get paid until the breakthrough happens, because we have the Nine of Pentacles. There is something transpiring right now to put you back in a position of financial independence, or in this position for the first time. Some of you all have been struggling for a long time, but there's a breakthrough coming. All right. Tell me about the Five of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Okay, so this is self-imposed. This is limitations imposed by yourself. This is not seeing something. All right, there's a way out of this that you're not seeing. Take that blindfold off. Look around you. You are a lot more free than you know. Okay, tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Some of y'all are about to get a new job or a new opportunity. There's a new door opening that is going to bring you this financial stability. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. So there is some success coming through, some recognition coming through for your effort and for your work. So let's go ahead and look into your career things. What's going on with your work, your job, your whatever it is that you do to generate money. Okay. I'm hungry. philanthropy. I feel like some of you all have to pay attention to where you all are wasting money as well. Okay, I've been doing that and I have been wasting money a little bit, and I need to chill. I need to chill. Okay. All right, so what's going on with the job situation for my collective? What's going on with the job? Oh, some of y'all, it's actually your job that is limiting you. Eight of Swords came out again. It's actually your job that's limiting you. And you got to free yourself from that Tower energy. Yeah, and when you do that, that's where you will find success. All right, so what's crossing my collective from leaving this job or leaving this? Maybe some of y'all have a business and things are not going well, and there's something that has to change in the business. But what is crossing my collective from doing the thing? Six of Swords. Y'all need to move. Maybe you... Tell me more. I feel like with the Six of Swords, the Queen of Wands in the world, you just need to move to something else. And I don't, this is crossing you, but I feel like maybe it's crossing you because there's some type of fear behind moving or closing the cycle out or doing something different. Some of you all are in a job and you need to be, you actually are supposed to be an entrepreneur. You have a passion here. There's something that you're extremely good at. It's something that could be extremely profitable for you. And you need to actually do that because that's what's going to bring you the world. That's what's going to bring you completion. That's going to make you fulfilled. And where you're currently at, I feel like whether y'all know it or not, y'all are about to be pushed out of a job anyways. The Eight of Swords with the Tower. You're about to be pushed out of the job anyway. For some of you all, like your job is closing, the business is closing, and you don't know that. Tell me what this Eight of Swords and the Tower is. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, money regained after severe toil, recovery, obstinate gift, and assistance. I feel like you work for a company that is trying to recover from some type of financial blow. And the way that they're going to recover is by laying off a lot of people. Five of Pentacles energy is that like poverty, loss, lack of resources type of energy. And I feel like I hate companies. I hate these corporations. Some of y'all work for a corporation that is taking such a financial blow that the only way to recover is to like let go of like half of their staff. So you may not see this coming yet, or maybe some of y'all do see it coming. You feel it. You know that something's not right with your job. It's time to move on. Six of Wands energy is success and recognition. Some of y'all do recognize what's going on. Some of y'all may have experienced something like this before. You got two towers showing up here in the reading already with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. It's time to go. That's where you're going to find success. Yeah, for some of y'all, y'all's jobs are literally shutting down. They cannot afford to stay open. Or some of y'all are about to be laid off because they can't afford to pay people. Tell me more about this. For some of you, this is what's going to force you into doing. This is what's going to force you to do what you are meant to be doing, to start that business, to start that clothing brand, to start that YouTube, that social media platform. Some of y'all are so good with social media and y'all don't even utilize it. Y'all don't even utilize it. So what was clarifying that is the Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Some of you all have been paying a lot of attention to your bosses, to your higher ups. Okay, so some of you all do sense or feel like something's not right, something's going on. Y'all hear y'all managers complaining about not having money, and you're like, how you don't have no money, you the manager? They're not paying y'all? Or you might like hear them say something about their checks being messed up or something like that, and maybe it hasn't reached your level yet, but the management is having to be quiet about what's going on with their money, but you're hearing little whispers, something like that. So pay attention, because I do feel like something might be going on with the job. But either way, Spirit is saying that you need to move forward and pursue your own passions, okay? Because that's where the money resides for you, okay? I don't think I need to clarify that because it was pretty straight to the point. But where's the resolution and the solution here for the job situation? I feel like some of you all are not valued where you are. Um, and the first card that comes out for the solution, look at this. Look at this. The first card that comes out for the solution is the Seven of Swords. The next card that comes out is the Sun. Some of you all need to be very strategic about your next moves. You need to get very clear about your next moves. When this card comes up, the Seven of Swords, when it comes up in reference to career, especially when we're talking about having to leave a job, what this means is you need to be very quiet about your next moves. If you are leaving, do not tell a job that you are leaving. Why? Because let's say, for instance, that it is actually the situation for you that they're doing some cuts, they're getting rid of some people so they can stay afloat. Who do you think is going to be the first one that they get rid of? You already just told them you was quitting. You just gave your 2 weeks. But you might need that 2 weeks of money to stay afloat before the next thing pays you. So move in silence, move strategically, move quietly. Okay? Don't tell someone that you are leaving. Don't give them a heads up so that you could be the first on the chopping block. This is protecting your neck. All right? The last card that came out was the Chariot again. You got to move away from something. You got to move away from something. So I feel like you're really needing to move forward quietly, strategically, towards something that's going to bring you more happiness, that's going to bring you more success, more affluence and abundance, okay? But with this Chariot energy, for a lot of you, whatever this thing is, it's something that you're destined to do. It's something that you are, that's your purpose, okay? So some of you already know what that is and you've been scared to do it. Fuck that. Do it. Do it. Now is the time. Now is the hour. Yours is the magic. Yours is the power. All right. Let's get some Moonology messages for you. Moonology. What message do we have for the collective? Oh, bring love into the situation. This is the new moon in Aquarius. This is a card about authenticity. All right. So showing up authentically in your truth, being who you are. All right. Not pretending to be anyone else is going to actually work in your favor for you financially. Okay, so especially if you do something like this, if you are a social media influencer, being who you are is going to be the thing that attracts people to you. Not putting on an air, not being fake, But just being authentically you is going to be what gets people to pay attention to what you're doing. Okay. I just got a vision of like some of you all are natural healers, and the way that you heal may be through like laughter, like you're really goofy or you're really funny, and you may not see that as a healing modality, but literally laughter is the best medicine. There's a whole saying behind it. Okay, so for some of you all, the way that you show up naturally, you're very funny, you're very charismatic, and people enjoy being around you, and that is a type of energy that's going to lead you to success, and it's going to bring you a coin. You may not understand or see how it's going to bring you a coin right now, but in some way, shape, or form, it's going to bring you finances. That's the message that I just got. Your dreams need a practical plan, though. So let's get some pen and some paper and write down how we are moving forward, okay? What was that we had? Jupiter and North Node, okay? You need to be writing down how you're going to attain prosperity moving forward. Full moon in Taurus. And what is the last moonology? Not the last one. They said the last two. The last two is, of course, it's been coming up like 3 times in a row, like in the last 3 readings, right? It's time for you to take action. New moon in Aries. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. Ashe. Full moon in Capricorn. Because, period. Because Saturn right here with the boot. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Why Saturn? But the end of the tough cycle approaches. Okay, Saturn finna release us a little bit. Now, the Saturn retrograde is not even over until November, but I just feel like we're about to feel some relief. Okay, we're gonna feel some relief. So let's get a crystal spirit out here for you. And we're going to read the financial message, the prosperity message of whatever crystal comes out. So which crystal would like to talk to us about these coins? Which crystal would like to talk to us about these coins? Seraphos green quartz. I love to see a heart chakra crystal come on out. Because first of all, it's green, like money. What it look like money. What it smell like money. All right? So, the essential meaning of the Seraphos green quartz is life on life's terms, joy de vivre, and acceptance of our place in the world, heaven on earth, and what is meant to be will be. Que sera, sera. All right, the prosperity message says, Green Seraphos green quartz spirit appears to tell you that the foundations of wealth may not be obvious in your life at this moment. It ain't. But you are meant to have certain experiences for the sake of your soul's calling. There is a gift therein, so accept what is. Tomorrow is a different day, offering different opportunities. Accept any losses or disappointments and be fully present in the moment and the lessons it brings. Much is coming your way more quickly than you expect. All right, so it's 2 times we had the Tower show up in this reading. All right, and that is that discomfort energy. They specifically spoke about foundations, the foundations of wealth not being obvious or clear to you. Why might you be missing the foundations of wealth in your life? Because when the tower falls, it crumbles on said foundation. So you may not see what is underneath the rubble at this time. But the purpose of the tower crumbling is to basically clear out what you think you know. Clear out what you think you built so that something better can be built in its place. All right? So Like I said, if you all are losing jobs right now, if y'all are being laid off, if you're being forced out of positions, it's because something better is on the way. It's because Spirit got something better for you. And for some of you, it's because you're not walking in your purpose, and this is pushing you into it, pushing you into the forefront. Because que Leo 12th house. Venus is in the Leo 12th house. Leo is that front and center energy. Okay, some of this is happening to push some of y'all into the forefront. When you get there, be authentic. Don't try to be anybody you're not. Be you. Because being you is what's going to get you the coin. People going to love you for you. What this is bringing to mind to me, I don't know if any of you all watch the Little Juju, listen to the Little Juju podcast. She also has a YouTube channel as well. But one of my favorite things about that podcast is that Juju herself, she's so authentic. She's so transparent. She's not afraid to be vulnerable. And because of her showing up just as she has amassed a huge following on social media. This podcast led her to a YouTube channel, which I'm sure is doing well. She's had her YouTube for a couple years now, and that has led her to opportunities to be on TV. So she's currently on a show where she does like ghost hunting with other people, and she's like the witch of the show. So showing up authentically has literally led her to bigger and better opportunities. And I feel like they brought me that message to bring to you, because that is exactly what can happen for you if you do the same. Just be yourself. Okay. Let's get some rebel messages. Rebel, rebel. Talk nice. I don't care. But please tell my collective what they need to hear. Also, make sure y'all tune into the Little Juju podcast for all of you who are of African American descent. It is specifically for us. It's specifically Black. No shade to y'all who are not, but some things are just, not for you. Okay. Your first rebel message says, stop obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe. Okay. So stop obsessing over whatever is not working, or what you feel is not working. That rumination is going to send you into a spiral that's going to lead you to having difficulty manifesting anything positive. Okay, so try to clear your mind. Try not to dwell in that energy. Take a fucking trip. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. Some of y'all need to get out. Some of y'all been bored in the house and in the house bored, and you need to just go outside. If not a trip, if not leaving your city, town, state, some of you just need to be out in the world. So take a trip. Go to the park. Go have a coffee and people watch from a patio. Something like that. But some of y'all need to get out into the world. And the lightning bolt card. Figure that shit out on your own. And some of y'all are doing exactly that. As we saw from the first spread. You're not even talking to nobody about what's going on in your life. You're like, I'm going to just figure it out. All right. Top of the deck says detox. So some of y'all have some things that y'all are doing. Some people around you. Some toxic shit that needs to be purged. Okay. Out of your life. That's going to help you financially. All right. Let's get some advice. What is the advice for my collective? Three of Cups. Father of Swords. Okay, for someone or some of yous, you need to take a hard look at your surroundings. Okay, Three of Cups, King of Swords, Eight of Swords, You need to take a hard look at your surroundings, the company that you keep, because it's literally the people that are close to you that are causing the blockage. Two of swords at the bottom of the deck, and right under that is the eight of swords. Some of you all are having financial issues because of the people that you keep around you. For some of you, you're in a toxic workplace, hence the detox card. You're in a toxic workplace. Some of you have toxic friends and family that you surround yourself by. Some of you all have toxic lovers laying in your bed night after night with their negative energy, their disgusting ass energy, and that is causing you a blockage. You have probably heard me say this before in previous readings because it's facts, it's true. But the people closest to you could be the reason why the universe doesn't deliver to you what you've been waiting on. If it's a lover, if it's someone you have a relationship with, the universe is saying, until you get rid of that fuck boy, fuck girl, whoever, we cannot bring you these gifts, because these gifts were not meant to benefit this person who is using you, taking advantage of you, siphoning your energy, whatever the case is. If it is toxic friends, same thing. You may not be sleeping with them, but they know if you hit the lottery, they hit the lottery. And whole time they be talking about you behind your back, but smiling in your face. And the universe is like, nah, until you remove Shorty out of your life, we cannot let you win this lottery. Same thing with the toxic work environment. And that can be even more aggressive and more literal because you are surrounded by toxic people. Any opportunities that were meant for you can literally be being blocked by them saying, hey, I don't think Collective should get that promotion. I think that so and so is more deserving. Or Collective ain't been here long enough to be in that position. You should give it to me. Or whatever the case is. You cannot thrive where negative energy has overrun the place. I just saw like a building full of rats. Spirit just showed me like a building full of rats. Some of y'all cannot thrive in a building full of rats. Who calling me? Get up off of there. Like, some of y'all cannot thrive in a building full of rats, and that's literally what you're surrounded by. Okay, so detox. Detox. What is the postcard from Spirit? Hi, Ankita. How are you? All right, and you actually got two of them things. All right, so the first one says, Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days. Giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good, can leave you feeling depleted like an empty well. If it feels like there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care and not more work for yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. Say it with us. No. No, thank you. No, I cannot. You don't have to explain. Just gently but firmly say no and then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventure. So some of you all need to be doing some self-care right now. You need to take a minute to step back from all of your issues, all your problems, all the stress of your financial situation, and nourish yourself. Take care of yourself. Because you cannot effectively be human and do human things and go adulting if you are not whole, if you are depleted, if you are diminished. Okay. I'm feeling this pain in my chest. In the center of my chest. Might have been like a gas bubble. I don't know who this is. It might be me, it might be y'all. But I feel like there may be some, you know what? I'm about to do a subscriber reading and they specifically asked about health. So that might be what this is. Something to do with gastrointestinal. Something to do with the gastrointestinal system. You need to go get checked. You need to go get checked. Jean, I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry if I'm messing it up. Jean. I want to say it's Jean Hamilton. Something to do with your gastrointestinals. You need to go get that checked ASAP. All right. The second postcard from Spirit says, Dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although those are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends you love to animate life and birth into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and fear of joyful and fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better than, or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask yourself, what would love do? Love is waiting for you for always and forever. When I started reading this card, it took me back to what I was saying previously about a passion that you have. I feel like some of you all are supposed to be doing something that you love, and that's what's going to bring you money. You don't even love this job. You don't even like what you currently do. And I feel like that might be a blockage for some of you as well. Like you don't even want to be where you are. You don't even like what you do anymore. The way that you're going to make money, the way that you're going to be prosperous in life is by doing the thing that you love. So some of y'all really need to be focusing on that. Okay. So now it's time for the subscriber reading. As I just said, something happening with the gastrointestinal. Jean Hamilton, you are the one getting the subscriber reading today. If you all would like a subscriber reading, first and foremost, you need to be subscribed, and your subscriptions need to be visible so that I can see that you are subscribed. Then you need to drop hearts in the comments, and you need to put your topic. So hearts and health, like she did, or hearts and love, hearts and career, whatever you would like your reading to be about. And then in the next almost daily reading, which will be tomorrow, you will have a reading if you are chosen. The way I choose is literally just by writing y'all's names on paper and shaking it up in a jar and picking one of the names out. If you, like Janine, are the only person who participated, then you get the reading. So you can always just drop your hearts and hope that nobody else participates. But yeah, let's go ahead and get Jean's answers about her health. Let me just clear this on out. If you would like, you can stay and listen to her reading because Spirit does have a tendency to hit several birds with one stone. All right, so if you are concerned about your health as well, you may want to stay and watch this reading, or this may resonate for you in another area. So even though I'm talking to her about health, it may sound to you like your love situation or your work situation or whatever the case. All right, so let's get into it, y'all. All right. Oh no no, hit him with the whoa. All right. That's no dice. Ooh, okay. All right, so based on what I'm seeing from the pre-shuffle, there's definitely something going on with your health. I seen the Tower and I seen the Ten of Swords. I feel like maybe you're working too much because I also seen the Queen of Wands and then I just seen the King of Wands. I feel like you might be working too much, or something that you're doing for work may be affecting your health. What is the overall energy here? Yeah, there's a Five of Cups energy. So some type of regret. Some type of regret here with the Two of Cups. Some type of loss. Is this like heartache? Some type of loss that you have experienced. Your emotional state is affecting your health, Jean. Maybe that's why I was feeling that, like some type of heartache, some type of loss that you have had recently is affecting your health. I don't know if you lost like a spouse or a partner. And I'm sorry if that's the case, but I feel like it's affecting your health. Tell me. Yeah, Ten of Cups, and then I just saw the Ten of Pentacles under there. Strength. Is this affecting your finances as well? Like a financial loss, a physical loss of a relationship or a partner is now causing some type of heartache for you. You have the Ten of Cups, the strength. You feeling like you have to be strong. Trying to figure out how to move forward. I feel like your emotional state is directly affecting your health in some way. Janine, let me know if that makes sense for you. About the Ten of Cups. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. I feel like some good news is coming in, though. Some good news is rushing in. Tell me about the Strength card. I just heard levels. Like maybe there's some type of imbalance in your levels. You need to get your hormones checked. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Strength card on the Strength card. I feel like there's some type of hormonal imbalance that may be causing you to feel depressed. What is it? Vitamin D. Like your vitamin D might be low. Leo energy, Sun energy as well. Vitamin D, I don't know if y'all know this, but it acts in your body, D3 specifically, I think. It acts in your body as a hormone. So when your D3 is low, you start to feel as though you have a hormonal imbalance. And what that does is cause you to have symptoms of like depression. It makes you feel depressed. It's just like that wintertime kind of depression where there's no sun, and like this is why people say you need to go outside in the winter or go outside your D3 in the winter because there's no sun. So I feel like if you're feeling like you're in a depressive state, you need to up your D vitamins and you need to spend more time in the sun. But for sure, you need to go to the doctor and get checked for your like hormonal levels. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. You need to be developing a plan for your health, like a regimen. I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles, like medication. You need to have some type of plan for your medication. I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles as 4 different pills or 4 different medications, or like a total of 4 pills that you're supposed to take every day. There may need to be an adjustment to your dosage. as well, like a higher milligram with a lower dosage or something like that. And then with the Two of Swords, I feel like there may be a medication that you're supposed to stop taking altogether. Tell me what this Two of Swords is. Or that if your levels are right, I feel like there's a medication or something that you've been doing for a long time that it feels like it doesn't work as well as it should, or it doesn't feel like it's working no matter how much you take it, and it has to be cut out altogether. Or it's something that conflicts with another medication that you have with the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you need to go to the doctor, get your hormones checked, get your levels checked, um, reassess the medications that you might be taking or that you might need to take. And then there's something that you're doing or a medication that you're taking that you need to stop doing altogether because it's conflicting with other things. And I feel like it's affecting your emotional state or causing you to feel depressed in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so that is your reading, Jean. Please tell me how to say your name. Janine. That is your reading. If it resonates for you, please let me know. If you all would like a subscriber reading, you already know what you got to do. Drop those hearts, drop your topics, and subscribe to the channel. But that's all I have for you all today. Please make sure that you all do the things like share, subscribe if you have not already. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can book at SavyCynthia.com. It is in the description box below. Until the very next time I read for you all, I wish you all a little light. Now go get right, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.